Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Lucifer and Focus. This time, this game taking place here on, well, Swamped Temple. I almost said Lost Temple. That's a kind of number, not word. No, Crota number one, that is true. Crota number one. I'm the number one Warcraft 3 shoutcaster in America. I don't know. Is that true? Is that statement true? If there is another Warcraft 3 active shoutcaster in America, I apologize, but I believe most of the Warcraft 3 shoutcasters are actually, the English-speaking ones are actually based out of Europe, Britain and Germany to be specific. In the world, mate, no, I would never ever say that I am number one because, well, I don't do this for a living. I actually have a full-time job. This is just a very fun side gig that allows me to play video games and also have a lot of tax write-offs for anything game related, which is very nice. I have to mute the Back to WarCraft guys because Neo's no, don't say that. Don't, 42, no. Personal voices and how they speak, it's trained over time. It's muscle memory. So unless, yeah. And even with that said, right now my voice is having a little bit of a hard time trying to keep up with everything. Up to 17 viewers. Good to see some classic or a little bit more viewership. Thank you to everyone out there. If you like what you see so far, please consider hitting subscribe, both on YouTube and on Twitch. You will be notified whenever I go live, as I do some Warcraft 3 casting and probably some Tetris playing a little bit after this. Anyways, Blade Master going to be going up against most likely a Death Knight. No surprises here. The delayed opening on this Altar of Darkness followed with this Graveyard shows me that it is going to be a Crypt Fiend opening coming in from Lucifer. Back over here, Blade Master quickly moving back with the Ogre Warrior to allow this Grunt to get within melee damage. Always important there as the Blade Master picks up a Circlet of Nobility. Back down to the south, the Crypt Fiend purposely pulling creeps back onto Blight. And what this does is it's just using the effectiveness of the Crypt Fiend whenever you can. If your units are most effective when they're doing the task that they are designed, specifically attacking, then, well, have them do exactly that. Forest Troll, Trapper, Skeletal Minions, Crypt Fiends now making their way out over. I know about you, Witty and Grubby. Those are the top 3 Warcraft 3 player commentators. Well, thank you. Yeah, Witty, Grubby is probably going to really spearhead and champion everything. He may take Todd with him. Todd was a Warcraft 3 professional player, and he also currently is a commentator as well. So I would believe that he would start dabbling in Warcraft 3 commentary. Death Knight making its rounds over here to finish off these skeleton creep camps. We'll see how quickly that gets taken down. Meanwhile, Blade Master, already sitting at level 2, picks up a lightning shield. And I remember back in the day when a lightning shield, you were able to cast it on yourself. Crota enjoys a very family-friendly, so I don't want to bring out the flame gun. It's a friendly guy and all. Alright. Yeah, I do have I guess, should I put family-friendly casting? Is that really a thing that people need to know about my particular channel? Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, Altar of Darkness, Crypt Fiends still getting added in, Tomb of Relics, Rod of Necromancy quickly getting added, used up here, as the Death Knight with that Unholy Aura still moving around the map very fast. I really like Unholy Aura, movement speed and natural regeneration. It's one of those auras that I mentioned. I'm gonna get on my soapbox again. That's useful both in and out of combat. Alright, Deathcoil tried to steal that there, ended up not getting it. Blade Master got slowed, but it looks like it was abolished off of him somehow, as the Blade Master now gonna be going after some Crypt Fiends. Death Knight, however, can easily heal up any sort of damage onto that Crypt Fiend here, as the Skeletal Minion gonna finish off the rest of the Murgles. Alright, Death Knight is gonna try and heal that. I would naturally think so. No, does not do it, even though the Death Knight is maxed out on mana. How old am I? I am in my mid to late 30s. How's that? Yeah, I've been doing this for quite some time. You know, when you have kids. My kids are 8 and 5, so that tells you how old I am. Anyways, well, or gives you a better age of how old I am. Blade Master now chasing after that Death Knight. Death Knight doing a little bit of a dance back and forth. Grunt trying to join in on the fight as well. Death Knight does in fact have a Cloak of Shadows, as we see that the Grunt could end up getting taken down to 100, down to 84. There's the Death Coil. There's the finish. Thank you that you think I look so much younger. Meanwhile, the Grunt could be in trouble. Unholy Aura causing problems. Grunt trying to get away. Grunt down to 207 hit points. Could end up with another kill right there. Down it goes. Crypt Fiends dealing that last bit of damage. And 2 Grunts getting taken out this early against... by Lucifer against, I believe this is, yeah, against Focus. Really gonna give him a big advantage. Every unit counts at this point in the game, as we are now also adding in that Lich. Lich with Frost Armor to try and counteract that Blade Master's massive damage by adding armor and also reducing the attack speed of the Blade Master. Very effective there. I have 27 and I look... You have 27, you have what, 27 kids? 27 kids is a lot of kids. All right, or you have a 27-year-old? You're going to be enjoying that when you're in your late 30s. Yep. All right, let's take a look at this. Kobold Geomancer going to go ahead and get taken down. Pick up some remaining items here. Blade Master should be able to get to level 3 fairly easily. Shadow Hunter is in behind, offering all of that additional support as needed, as the Renegade Wizard will get taken down here. You really want to burst down that unit, as the Death Knight at level 3 can easily steal that with a big Death Coil. 27 years age. Yeah. Remember to start using lotion on your face early, because you know, you'll be like, yeah, I look 20, yeah, I look like a boy, I look like a boy, I look like a boy, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, wow, I look really old, just because well, you'd rather look like a young man than then jump into like, wow, I look like late 50s. Anyways, as the Death Knight now heads back off to the north. Why am I giving like beautician advice on my channel? This is definitely not where you should be doing that. If only there were YouTube channels that had that. Anyways, Null over here are gonna go ahead and get taken down. Crypt Fiend's gonna go ahead and finish off all of those items, all of those units there. No, decides to back off, but picks up the Pendant of Energy. A big item pickup indeed, as the Death Knight will be able to heal up a lot more units. So far, these battles have been mainly up against the creeps, as opposed to going up head to head. Now, during this time, I guess it appears that Lucifer thinks that because he has the larger army, he can stress his advantage by just doing a lot of creeping. Rune of Lesser Healing picked up there, and now we'll get finished off. I was caught playing WarCraft at work. Boss caught me, and I convinced him that I was examining the advantages of old algorithms. He mentioned that I should work from home. That's pretty funny. All right. Now, coming back down over here, Death Knight gonna get healed up. Lich gonna go ahead and get to level 2, adding in Frost Nova for a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of extra picking off units while you're chasing them down. We are at Black Citadel, so we could end up seeing either a Dark Ranger or a Naga Sea Witch as a third hero. Both units are very powerful and very strong, both for their each own effect. Silence on the Dark Ranger, shutting down heroes, and allowing you to take down that Blade Master, who all of a sudden can't wind walk, and the Shadow Hunter can't healing wave if you can get a good silence on both of those units. Naga Sea Witch good at chasing down fleeing units and just trying to win that war of attrition. Coming back on the other side here, Tauren Chieftain normally goes for that Endurance Aura first, increasing the attack speed on that Blade Master and the movement speed on the Tauren Chief across all of those units. Very important. And if you can increase the movement speed, you can, well, perhaps save a unit or two at times. Tome of Agility going to be picked up by the Blade Master, adding in extra damage once again. That is plus 14 damage. And importantly, that plus 14 damage, or 4 of that plus 14 damage, is effective by that critical strike. Also picking up some additional tomes of agility as well. That Blade Master base damage at 35. Quick Death Coil or Death Coil Frost Nova there, followed by a Stomp. Blade Master could be in trouble. Blade Master quickly wind walks and is still going to try and engage. A quick sleep now. So wait, sleep? Dreadlord picked up by the Undead to sleep and shut down that Blade Master. Alright, not the hero I was expecting at all, as the Crypt Fiend does stay alive, barely. Alright, gonna go in and try and burrow. Does not make it in time. 39 supply compared to 47. Lucifer having a difficult time trying to stay alive here, as we could have a stomp. No stomp coming in at all. Raider is gonna continue this engagement. A quick Hex onto the Death Knight. Death Knight not able to do much. Quick healing wave trying to save that Raider, but that Raider with that negative armor could easily get focused down here as the Dreadlord does a swipe from the back. Alright, more attacks, more engagement coming in. 39 supply compared to 47. 45 supply there. Lucifer finally says, you know what? I do not want any part of this battle, and gets out of the fight. But one Kodo Beast is getting digested. Alright, just watch language 42. Alright. Anyways, Tauren Chieftain back across over here. Raiders, Peons now moving out. I do not see Spirit Link being used as of yet, but the Spirit Walkers are being trained up. No, my fault for not having default language filters coming in. Oh, Obsidian Statue almost taken down there by the creeps. That would have been a major setback. And now Acolytes may want to be brought over to try and repair. An Abomination also being added in as Lucifer gets up to 50 supply army. Now, in this backfield, is the Dreadlord perhaps going to be going for Carrion Swarm? Death Knight seeing that level 3 could get to level 4. Acolyte is being brought over to try and repair. That Acolyte could end up getting taken down. Save it. No, it does not get saved. Wow. Obsidian Statues, all they needed were repairs, and an Acolyte getting picked off right there. New Acolytes now being trained up, as we're going to be heading back over to the Blight off over here. Lich sitting at level 2, may get to level 3. Dreadlord sitting at level 1, and the Dreadlord is the one with the Pendant of Energy. That is a little bit of a head scratcher moment, as the Gargantuan Sea Turtle could get taken down. Who's it going to get taken down by? I did not see. It looked like it was by Focus, as the Tauren Chieftain does have a Medallion of Courage, increased strength and intelligence. Big stomps coming in. Rune of Lesser Resurrection. Are they going to try and resurrect some of those units? That is a question right there. Skeletal Orc Grunt could get taken down as well. Where are all of these units going off to next? Why leave the Rune of Lesser Resurrection? Resurrect your dead to fight again. Alright. 200 hit points on the Obsidian Statues. Death Knight, level 4. It does have level 2 Unholy Aura, giving normal passive regeneration to the Obsidian Statues, while also healing them up. They didn't leave it. It's bugged. Oh, all right. That would make sense why it is still sitting there. All right. Ghouls still harvesting lumber off over here, and we are finally into low upkeep. Both sides with an expansion, but who's going to be able to transition better? Let's take a look. Dreadlord still has that Pendant of Energy. Is going to be transferred over to that Death Knight here in just a moment. There's the Ensnare as the Abomination is trying to fight back up. Kodo Beast eating an Abomination. That is a big deal, as the Destroyer is in the air trying to go after all these units here. Sleep onto the Blade Master. Blade Master taken out of the fight temporarily, and it could end up finishing off the Destroyer. The Destroyer ends up getting taken down. A big stomp across multiple units, as you can take a look at the Blade Master getting, well, sleeped again. Destroyer trying to finish off. Dreadlord is going to be able to be saved. No, it is not. Focus doing a great job here, keeping all of his units alive, as another big stomp goes down. Alright, no, I don't see any good use of Frost Armor as of yet. Blade Master able to fight freely and regularly, as we see a Death Coil try to save that Destroyer. Death Knight seeing that level 4. Destroyer getting taken down. Death Coil, I believe, finished off a unit there, trying to continue to save more and more units. 51 supply compared to 60. A big stomp across units again. The Raider could get taken down. Raider getting traded well, it should be traded for that Crypt Fiend there. There it goes. Death Knight could be in a little bit of trouble. Healing Wave coming back over. Kodo Beast has to be very careful. Kodo Beast does not want to, well, die. If it dies, you are going to lose that, well, the sure kill on that unit there as the Kodo Beast backs off, even though it has Disease Cloud, being able to stay alive again. Fighting on Blight. Obsidian Statue now getting taken, finished off here. More fight back and forth. The Nerubian Tower causing in a bit of slowness as the Death Knight down to 180 hit points. No more heals whatsoever. And Focus takes the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Focus easily winning out that one. Lucifer made a good comeback in the early late game, but, well, the lead by Focus was just far too much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.